"There's a camera in your office," the little boy whispered, his voice barely louder than the hum of the elevator doors closing behind them. Ethan Cole, CEO of one of Toronto's fastest-growing tech companies, almost laughed, almost. But something in the boy's eyes stopped him. They weren't playful or curious like most children's eyes. They were serious and afraid. "What did you say?" Ethan asked, kneeling slightly so he could meet the child at eye level. The boy hesitated, clutching the sleeve of his oversized hoodie. "I saw it. When I came with my mom. It's small. Hidden. They're watching you." Before Ethan could respond, a woman rushed down the hallway. "Noah, I told you to stay by reception." She grabbed the boy's hand, embarrassed. "I'm so sorry, sir. He has a wild imagination." Ethan forced a polite smile. "It's okay. Kids say all kinds of things." But as they walked away, Noah turned his head one last time. "Check the smoke detector," he said quietly. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He had built his company from nothing. Long nights, missed holidays, sacrifices that cost him relationships. Everything he had now was earned. And yet, the boy's words echoed in his mind over and over again. "There's a camera in your office." It was ridiculous, paranoid, even. But still, something felt off. The next morning, Ethan arrived earlier than usual. The office was silent, still wrapped in the calm before the storm of employees and meetings. He walked into his glass-walled office and stared at the ceiling. The smoke detector. He shook his head. "This is insane," he muttered. But curiosity, and maybe a flicker of unease, pushed him forward. He grabbed a chair, climbed up, and twisted the detector loose. For a moment, nothing. Then his breath caught. Inside, tucked neatly among the wiring, was a tiny black lens. A camera. Ethan's hands trembled as he climbed down. His heart pounded, not just from fear, but from betrayal. Someone had been watching him, listening, recording. But who? The next few hours passed in a blur. Security was called. IT was brought in. The device was carefully removed and analyzed. It wasn't just recording. It was transmitting data in real time. This wasn't a prank. This was deliberate. By noon, Ethan had gathered his executive team in the boardroom. Faces he had trusted for years stared back at him, some confused, others nervous. "There was a hidden camera in my office," he said, his voice steady but cold. "Someone here put it there." Silence. People shifted in their seats. Eyes avoided his. "We are reviewing security footage. No one leaves until we figure this out." Hours passed. Tension grew thicker with every minute. Finally, the head of security returned with a tablet in hand. "We found something." The footage showed late-night activity, weeks of it. A single figure entering Ethan's office after hours, carefully adjusting the device. Ethan leaned forward. The face came into view. It was Daniel, his chief.